Setting the scene. You've done everything you had on your checklist. You planned your life and you've accomplished it all. But you're still missing something. Something is still not, that itch is still not being scratched. Well, I'm here and I want to share my something that I'm missing. And my something is art. So my name is Asia and I go by the moniker BradLee as an artist. And I want to just introduce myself and kind of get into why I am sharing my story with you all. So I am on like a self-fulfilling journey. As cliche as that sounds, I know. But that is truly what it is. I am really trying in this new year to align myself with all of my internal wants and challenge myself to go after my goals and challenge myself to break some of the beliefs that I've held about what is or what isn't acceptable. And I've been a reliable person. I've been a person who did all of the right things. And in doing that, I wasn't always true to myself. So again, I love art. I have loved art my entire life. That is the one consistent thing that has always brought me joy. I can sit and draw for hours. I will lose sleep to paint. And I didn't think that that was an acceptable, respectable option. A little backstory. I am formally educated outside of art. I'm a healthcare professional. My parents were formally educated healthcare professionals. So I did the right thing. I followed the right path. I did what I was supposed to do. I'm the oldest and I didn't, I wasn't rebellious and I'm going to do what I want to do. No, I didn't even allow myself to think of that as an option. So I never took any art classes. I never pursued my passion. I always was pretty good at art at a baseline, but everything I've done has just kind of been intuitive, and I see something and I'm like, I can create that. I'm a very creative person, very, very creative person when I allow myself to be. I graduated from school with honors, high school, college. I went on to professional school, got a doctorate. I have led an extremely ordinary life, extremely. I won't be one of those people who pretends that I am like this fancy person doing these fancy things. No, I am a mom. I'm married. I have kids. I have a professional 9-to-5. I have a job that most people in my profession would kill for. And I still am like, ooh, what's next? And so I am challenging myself to really fulfill my interest. I used to carry around an old fundraiser box that I would carry my pencils and all my art supplies as a kid. I would just draw everything I saw. All of my notes through school have had doodles in them. And I discovered I could paint in my 20s. And that was such an exciting discovery. I was a summer camp counselor, and one of my favorite students in the camp was so talented, and he inspired me. So like one afternoon I go and I buy all these art supplies, I buy all this paint. I have no idea, like acrylic, watercolor. Well, I had no idea. I just bought all this stuff. I asked the lady, I was like, what's the easiest thing to paint with? So I bought a bunch of acrylic paint and I started painting, and I was surprisingly really good. And that went on for a few years, and then I just didn't paint or do anything creative for like 6 years. Life happened. There's a list of reasons, but I just didn't. And I didn't really realize like what was missing in my life, and it was art. And so last year was a really challenging year, and it's one of those years that you kind of hit that fork in the road, and you can either continue doing the same thing you're doing or uncover new experiences and new discoveries. And I am choosing to put myself out there. I want to share this journey because I feel like there's a lot of people who probably are in my shoes. They've done the right thing, they've done the thing they're supposed to do, and they're just not feeling fulfilled. You know, I am completely out of my element. I do not know anybody in the art world. I'm not connected to the art world. I am learning so many new things. I mentioned my education because I didn't think I deserved the title of an artist because I don't have any education in art. I've taken 2 art classes like 8 years ago, and you know, that's it. I don't know the technical terms. I'm learning that. And I figured, why not share that? I'm sure there's people that are in similar situation to me, or they just want to draw. They may not want to be professional, but I have, you know, I've always wanted to illustrate a children's book, and that's what I want to do. So I bought an iPad and I downloaded Procreate, and I've been coloring and drawing, and I am here to share my journey in, you know, becoming a digital illustrator and you know, conventional artist as well, because I do still really love to paint. But I just want to share that journey and what I learn along the way. And I also maybe, you know, might discuss some of the challenges and questions that I've had to ask myself to get here. And I think that those are really interesting topics too. So, you know, if you're still watching, leave your favorite emoji or share your story. I would love to connect with people and build a community of people who can relate to feeling not good enough in a you know, a designated interest. I'm my own worst critic when it comes to my art, and I am doing something scary and challenging myself so that I can grow and really learn my style and figure that out. And in order to do that and hold myself accountable, I'm gonna put my journey out into the world. But, you know, I appreciate it if you watched this far, and thank you. Have a great day.